The next day, when we took off, the flight was unique. We took off, there's a thunderstorm. So, got lightning over here, we got these dark clouds over here.
And you're right in the middle.
Exactly, and as we're taking off, that plane rocking back and forth. I mean, that's the quietest I've ever heard a flight. And when we got up in the air, and then once we got out of Kansas and we were over Oklahoma, there was a flight attendant. She was telling us about. She's like, "Hey, it's either her cousin or sister-in-law or something like that." She's like, she was one of the flight attendants on that flight, and she was the one that they cut her throat. I'm like, "Oh wow, well, okay, well, that's kind of." Hey, and the other
Well,
attendant,
somebody probably asked her if she knew anybody on that flight.
yeah. So they're just discussing it. I'm like, "Oh, I feel so sorry for you." And then we get this guy, he stands up, and then he just kind of standing in the center aisle for a good minute or two, and everybody kind of looking at him. And then he walks to the back of the plane to go use the restroom. Then he comes back up, and then when he's going to sit down, instead of sitting down, he's standing up, and he's still standing. And then at that time frame, nobody was saying anything, but we had that communication. The guy that sitting beside me on the other aisle, he looked at me, I looked at him, we kind of nodded our head, and then the flight attendant was up front, she saw us too, we looked at her, we nodded the head also too, because we're like, yeah, you do something, we're gonna fuck you up, boy. We will fuck you up. And then, once she saw that all these people kind of watching, and we got our back up thing go down, then she got up, and then she came down there to the aisle, and she's like, "Can I help you?" And he's like, "Oh, I was getting back." She's like, "No, so I'm gonna need you to sit down." And he's like, "Well, I was getting the book." And then the guy on the other end, he's like, "I think she asked you nicely to sit down." And I'm like, okay. And then once he sat down, then some woman beside him did the same thing. She stood up, kind of standing there, doing nothing, went to the bathroom, came back, doing the same thing too. And we just looked at like, oh, they are really trying us today. I'm like, I'm not taking this plane down. It's gonna be a fight today. But,
To the death.
Exactly, because
That's what makes all those people up with Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
That which makes every damn one of them a hero.
Yep.
yeah. Yep. Well, and I don't know if the marshals were flying then.
No. Yeah. I mean, you maybe have one or two, but they weren't doing undercover stuff like that.
It might have been who told that guy. I think she asked him. Sit down. It could have been a marshal.
No, because the marshals wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no.
Because that just antagonizes everybody on the plane. And that's a good way for them to get hurt or them to hurt somebody else. For no reason, you know.
There would be no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but if
Hey, it was a clear misunderstanding. I don't know what happened. We hit an air pocket, and then his cranium just kept crashing into the side of the window. That was you hitting. No, it wasn't me. It was not me. You kicked him. No, I did not kick him. See? You remember when we were doing those loops? I weren't doing no loops.
I think the marshals get on there and they sit there and they just observe everything unless they see somebody threatening something.
Yeah.
So, because they don't even do much on the marshals' flights.
Not yet. Not really.
You know, they don't need to, because they have the badass with more than one, and there's quite a few of them on the marshals' flight.
Well, nowadays you really truly can't do anything crazy now on flights, because if you if you try anything on a plane, that is guaranteed that somebody's going to get beat up.
Or killed.
But people are not playing, because everybody has that "I wish you would" mentality. You don't care if you're like 99 years old and you can barely walk and you say the wrong thing. They're gonna cue you on that real quick.
Looks like now, if you want to sit alone on a plane, you sit where you want to sit and go, Corona.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. You'll get kicked out.